Welcome to the Sleazy Podcast, the podcast about anything and everything, but mostly TV and movies. And now it's time to get sleazy.
All right, what's up, everybody? We got a full house tonight for our 5th annual Sleazy Horror Trivia. How's everybody feeling about their chances tonight?
Not confident, but we're going to play.
All right.
We're going to have fun.
I'm your host, Sleazy, and we've got a special guest from Texas, Monster Popcorn from Dead Ringers Podcast.
The reigning champ.
Hello.
Yes,
I'm happy to be back.
he is the defending champion. So just want to get that out of the way. He took down the, 3-time champion, Mr. PBS.
Something like it.
And we also got Chuckles. How you doing, man?
Going pretty good.
Kind of hiding on the camera.
Yeah, he's hiding on the camera.
Looks like Wilson there.
He's like the leprechaun just hanging out over there.
He's the boogeyman.
And, of course, we got the Pitbull Robzilla.
What's up, everybody?
Okay. All right. So I guess we should just get into it. Okay. Let me get this scoreboard here. Is everybody ready?
No. Let's go.
You do a buzzer round just to get everybody's buzzer.
Yeah, let them fire. All right.
There we go.
That reminds me of like some Nickelodeon game, you know? Like I'm just waiting on the slime to come down. All right. Buzzers ready? All right. What 1990 movie involving a series of short horror films features performances by Steve Buscemi, Julianne Moore, and Christian Slater?
Twilight Zone, the movie?
No.
Tales from the Crypt.
Close, but no cigar.
I'm going to say like Tales Around the Campfire.
No.
Tales from the Dark Side?
Point.
I was between that and the Crypt.
I don't remember either of them in that movie.
Well, I remember seeing
Tales from the Dark Side, the movie.
Yeah, I don't remember either of them in that movie. But it's been a while since
I've
I
never
watched
seen
it.
Steve Buscemi in something, but I didn't know it was that.
All right. What mythical creature did Haley hope to see as a killer in the cabin in the woods? Looking for mythical creature.
I want to say unicorn.
No.
Oh.
Who was
That was going to be my guess.
okay, no.
Mermaid?
Sir, you're close, but you said the wrong thing.
Merman?
Point Robzilla.
Yay! Process elimination.
What kind of world are we living in when Robzilla scores a point before PBS?
Gotta let him have one.
Yeah.
It's an alternate timeline.
PBS is like, this is charity work right now.
Give it time. He'll have a meltdown here about 2 rounds.
He's just biding his time.
Mm-hmm.
Like any good killer.
Yep.
All right. What legendary funny man duo encounters all kinds of classic...
Abbott and Costello.
Yes, point.
I knew that one too. I grew up on Abbott and Costello as a kid.
All right. Got one more here. What was the Candyman's weapon of choice?
I think that was Robzilla.
Robzilla?
Hook.
Yes. Man, he's crunching it in on you guys this year.
I've been honing my skills of watching shitty movies on Tubi.
You know, somebody out there is like, you saying Candyman is shitty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What horror television series was created by Ryan Murphy, who also created the TV series Glee?
American Horror Story?
Correct. And popcorn is now at 2. What animal was Betty White's character feeding in the movie Lake Placid?
Crocodile.
Wrong, sir.
Fuck.
Popcorn.
Alligator?
Point.
That was a Rob question all the way.
I know.
I've seen Lake Placid in like the Dollar Theater for like 25 times before it closed.
He chose poorly.
Okay. What is the name of the charter boat used to chase down Jaws?
Orca?
Point PBS. Okay, so 3-2-2. This 1985 horror comedy about vampires was Jim Carrey's first starring role.
Ooh.
Popcorn.
Once Bitten.
Point.
Not a great movie, but a little underrated. It's a seasonal
I
watch
watched
for
it
me.
every time it was on. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's not a bad movie.
It's got the Halloween vibes.
Definitely. It definitely does. What was the name of the possessed doll in the 2013 movie The Conjuring?
Annabelle.
Point Chuckles. This is a softball, guys. I'm just going to tell you that right now. In the movie Devil, where were the 5 characters trapped in the
Elevator?
point? Point
Never
PBS.
watched Devil.
You've never watched it? It's a good movie.
I haven't seen that one either.
Okay, so we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's add the scores.
I feel like I'm gonna. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna have to switch my thing again. So there's like a half-second delay whenever I touch the screen
Oh, yeah?
on my button.
Uh-oh.
I can never win with these dang.
Well, for
What if I do that one? That one so far does not have a delay.
okay. Well, for a person with a delay, you are currently.
Leading.
Let's just flash this.
Sounds like the beginning of a Nelly song with that buzzer.
Let's see here if I can share my screen. And oh shit.
Wrong button.
I know. I totally just effed that one up. Share. There we go. You are currently in the lead with 4. Right behind you is Mr. PBS, then Robzilla and Chuckles. You did get 1 there. So
Everybody's in the game.
yeah, it's a fair game so far. All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
A group of scientists band together to save the world from a horde of fruit in what 1988 movie?
Ooh, I think that might be Zilla.
That's Zilla.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Correct, sir. I don't know why I looked. I knew the answer to that.
Dramatic effect.
Like group of scientists. Oh, there's so many.
Yeah, there's so many. Yeah. Which one's that?
All right, let me plug you in here. 1 point. And what movie did mispronouncing Klaatu Barada?
Evil Dead. I messed up.
Man, I need to be honest now. Who do you think they won that one?
I don't know.
I think I did. It was close either way.
I thought I heard yours before.
Just
So
there.
okay,
I'll say Army of Darkness.
yes, point.
Silly me.
Jump
Silly
the
me.
gun, Rob.
I
You
did.
jumped the gun.
I did.
Once again, he jumped the gun.
Loser.
This 1931 movie features the classic line, "It's alive! It's alive!"
That wasn't me.
Frankenstein.
Oh, I got to remember who has the.
Boing.
Yeah. All right, so you've got 2 this round. What horror franchise centers around a group of survivors who escape death and are killed one?
Final Destination.
Yes, sir. You got a point. I think Rob's just hitting the button as quickly as possible. This HBO TV series was based on the novel by Charlaine Harris, featuring a telepathic waitress named Suki.
True Blood.
Yes, point.
I didn't even recognize it. It said Suki. I'm like, wait a minute.
Couldn't
Is that
get it
show?
out.
Suki, Suki.
Suki. Yeah.
What 1986 horror movie features cameos from Ozzy Osbourne and Gene Simmons?
Is that Trick or Treat?
Point.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, I-
Never heard of that one.
Neither have I.
I think it just got a physical media release, but it's been kind of hard to find for a while.
Synapse just released it like today, or at least orders today.
Those oddball movies are fun to watch, though.
What animal becomes a significant character and symbol in the 2019 film Midsommar? Go ahead, Zilla.
Bear.
Point.
Oh, yeah.
Look at Robzilla coming in this round.
I just don't want to get blown out. That's all it is. Simple dreams.
Sounds like I better catch up.
You got it. You got it, baby.
In this 1982 film, a doctor attempts to shock a dying man back to life, only to have the man's chest transform into a giant mouth and...
I think that was me.
You got it.
The Thing?
I think you're right, sir. Yes.
One of the best scenes ever made in cinema.
All right. Tagline. Trapped in time, surrounded by evil, low on gas.
Army of Darkness.
Think
Yeah,
he's got
you
it.
got it. You got it. Point. Chuckles, man. He's getting a couple. All right. What is the name of the killer in the 2016 movie Terrifier?
Art the Clown.
Point. Ben, they're like hitting the buzzers like really hard.
No, I know. After this round, I'm switching.
Okay.
It keeps delaying on me.
The delay is killing him.
In Nightbreed, Dr. Decker is portrayed by which horror legend?
David Cronenberg.
Yeah, point.
I love that movie.
Have you been like watching every like horror movie to like come into that?
He's just like, nah. I just know.
Everybody knows Cronenberg.
Yeah, Cronenberg.
What 2021 film stars Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson in the ninth and...
That's Saul.
No, that's not the name. It's...
Oh, he's got it. Yeah.
I'm giving that to Popcorn.
Oh my gosh. I just blanked. Oh crap. No, go ahead. I blinked.
That's you, Rob.
Yeah.
Spiral.
Yeah, point.
There we go.
I thought when Rob's going to go blank there for a second, too.
Okay, I went one over on that round, so it's all good. But add scores. All right. Let's see who is... After round 2, the leaderboard has changed. Mr. PBS is in first place. Well, tied for first place. You have 7. Robzilla has 7. Monster Popcorn has 5. And Chuckles has 2. Hey, good job, buddy. Okay, moving back here.
Then he's
All right,
switching his buzzer.
can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it might do
I'm
you
just gonna
better.
do that
A
'cause
physical
if there's a
sound.
delay, then it's just my hand.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll have to send you the link to these buzzers or whatever. Yeah, if I still got them in my Amazon cart.
Yeah.
Is everybody ready?
Yes.
A group of teenagers are forced to protect their neighborhood in the Bronx from Okay, moving on. From vampires and what?
Uh,
The Lost Boys.
No. Popcorn.
Vampires in the Bronx?
Yes. Point.
I was like, I know it's Bronx, but I didn't know the rest of it.
Guys, you just didn't listen to the whole question.
I didn't.
Was that an Eddie Murphy movie?
No, that's
That's
newer.
Brooklyn.
That's a newer Netflix movie.
Oh.
Vampire
Yeah.
in Brooklyn. That's what you're thinking of.
I just couldn't get Attack the Block out of my head, but that's
Vampires versus the Bronx.
That's what I was thinking too. Attack the Block.
That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Right, Popcorn?
Yeah.
What
It
is-
was close.
He was good
Vampires in the
enough.
He
Bronx?
was,
Yeah, it's close enough.
yeah, it's close to it. Yeah, he's good.
All right.
closer than anybody else was going to.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Closer than anybody else.
What is the name of Dr. Frank Infurter's creation in the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Rocky.
He's killing it.
I've actually never seen that movie.
Yeah, neither have I.
I've seen bits and pieces.
I don't
like
think I've ever seen
years
it
ago.
all the way through. I've seen about 2/3 of it.
Oh boy, here's an alley oop for Rob.
Oh, here we go.
Tubi.
I got it.
And what shitty movie in 2000? No, and what 2006 Korean horror drama does a creature emerge from?
The Ring U.
No,
It's not Korean.
who?
I think.
The Host.
Point.
Great movie.
Let's look that up.
You're fine, buddy.
I haven't watched many horror movies I should this year.
Okay, Jacob Singer struggles with his sanity after returning home from the Vietnam War.
Jacob's Ladder.
Point.
It's easy for Rob when it's got the name in the
it.
title.
Yeah.
That's true. You figured me out, sir.
What musical instrument does the main character Charlotte play in the 2018 psychological thriller The Perfection?
Violin.
No.
Are you guys hearing that?
Yeah. We're here.
Okay. The cello?
Yes. Point.
I felt confident. Like, it's got to be a stringing instrument.
Yeah, right.
Just name a
String.
nice,
It's
pretty
It's
instrument.
never the trombone. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Or the sax.
20 years after a tragic high school play incident, students break into their school to vandalize the set of what fictional play?
Hamlet.
No.
I'm just going to reach. Sorry.
What? Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. 20 years after a tragic high school play incident, students break into their school to vandalize the set of what fictional play?
So you got to figure out the movie and then the play.
Yeah.
I have a feeling this is a movie I have not seen.
You guys want the answer?
I will guess Romeo and Juliet.
No.
Okay.
I was gonna guess maybe Prom Night is a movie, but I don't know what the play is. But actually, that's probably not even it. Now that I think about it.
The Gallows. I have no idea what that's from.
That sounds familiar. The name.
I know the
but
name
don't-
of the. I thought that was. I know that was the name of the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the name of the play in the movie.
What creature gets trapped in a pool with a man in the 2018 film The Pool?
I don't want to fuck this up.
He's going to. Here it comes.
Crocodile.
No, he got it.
Sweet. I just watched that like 2 weeks ago.
We need to do like a game where movies are only called like The Pool or something like that. Because you know that's like the Rob round.
You guys start putting your like buzzer down at that point. Like I do when it's like in 1932, I just put it down. Like I'm not even gonna guess.
Got it. So you guys ready now?
Yes.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
The Shining.
Yeah. Dude, what did you take like some kind of like drug before you came over here?
I've had coffee today. That's why.
His shots are
Yeah.
have
Dude, he's got 4 points this round.
You need to touch that
the
Humalog,
pool.
don't you?
Don't worry. He is known to blow his lead
I'm
tremendously.
gonna crumble here next round.
What is the surname of Leatherface's family?
Sawyer.
Yes, point.
It's like you don't even know it till you say it. You're like, oh, okay.
Tagline: The last man on earth is not alone. Name the movie.
I Am Legend.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Good God, Rob.
It's that coffee and insulin, baby.
All right, last question of this round.
He's like Bradley Cooper in Limitless. He's just firing on all cylinders.
I'm not sure I like that one.
Read it anyway for fun.
Okay. When a lonely animal shelter employee kidnaps a young waitress, where does he keep her captured in the 2016 movie Pet?
You didn't have to buzz, Rob. It's just a for fun question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basement.
No.
Sounds familiar though.
There's a steel cage in an animal shelter.
Makes
Okay.
sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense. But
Yeah.
Steel cage and an animal shelter.
Point, Jason.
Point, Chuckles.
The Walking Dead's Greg Nicotero apprenticed under which famous makeup effects veteran on Day of the Dead?
I will guess Stan Winston.
No.
I didn't think so.
This is a softball, man. Come on.
If it was
Under a horror legend?
if it was a softball, it would have been Stan Winston.
Greg Nicotero apprenticed under which famous makeup effects veteran on Day of the Dead? You know it now?
Yeah, I know that.
I don't know. I thought that would have been K&B at that time, but maybe not.
Does anyone want to take a stab at it? Tom Savini.
I can't
Romero
pronounce his name.
Savini. Ah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's all of us at that point.
That's what I was so surprised nobody didn't.
As soon as you made the point to say again that it was Day of the Dead, like, oh, Romero Savini. Yeah. Blame Rob.
Legion star Dan Stevens plays a soldier who shows up on a family's door. I heard
It was
popcorn.
him.
The Guest.
Point.
I
Fantastic.
knew that was gonna get. He was gonna get that as soon as he started dancing. Like,
That's such a great movie.
Dan Stevens is amazing.
He really is. Keanu Reeves stars in what 1997 supernatural horror film?
Constantine.
No.
I think Popcorn had that one.
Wait, what'd you say?
He
What
said
was-
he said
Chuckles,
Constantine.
Yeah, Chuckles said Constantine.
He's wrong.
Oh, the Watcher?
No. Anybody else want to take a stab?
Scanner Darkly?
No.
That's not us.
Yeah.
Supernatural horror film for Keanu. From what year?
97.
Sounds like Replacements?
But is it one of those horror movies that doesn't really feel like a horror movie?
It probably is.
It's a weird movie.
Dracula's the only one I can think of.
I think I know. Okay.
The Devil's Advocate.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes. I was like, that doesn't even read as horror to me, but whatever.
Yeah.
I get it. The devil.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess. Supernatural kind of thing.
I completely forgot about that movie.
Hot Sauce would have been here for that one.
Yeah,
He'd been all
he
over
would
it.
have.
The 1988 film 976 Evil marks the directorial debut of this horror legend. I heard popcorn.
Robert Englund.
Point.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I've seen it, but I didn't know it was Robert Englund.
All right, that concludes round number 2. Let's see who we got here. Look at that. Robzilla is in first place with 12 points. Monster Popcorn's right behind him with 9, along with PBS at 9. Chuckles, you're still hanging on with 2.
I'm trying to drag there a little bit, buddy.
You're in it, baby.
Yeah.
We're coming for you, Rob.
I know. I'm going to start shooting them threes and not going to drop.
Don't. As soon as we get to, this is really the last round here.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we'll do the Scoville round, the bonus round. Those will all be worth 2 points.
That's their rounds, really.
Yeah,
It
really
really
it is. Well, and he's got some challenge. There's some softballs and some challenging
He
ones.
makes really good ones.
And then we can do spooky picks to end the show. So, are we ready for round 4?
Let's do it.
Hold on, I gotta get Ben back on there. There we go. Okay. Let me get back to the scorekeeper card. I like it when Hot Sauce is here and he can just keep the score and I don't have to worry about it. But he's got to work.
I mean, he doesn't have to, but
Right.
He chooses to.
What does the green liquid contain in this 1987 film, Prince of Darkness?
The devil, Satan. Is that what it is?
It's close enough. I'll give it to him. The essence of Satan.
Essence. Ooh, okay.
good enough.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Okay.
For you to even say Satan, you know.
Your father, right? Yes.
An investigator ends up on a Scottish island where the inhabitants...
I know that.
Okay, who buzzed in?
I know I buzzed in.
Did everybody hit their buzz?
I did, but I don't know.
I think everybody was really close.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, you guys were on it there. Okay, I'm just going to...
just
Popcorn, I'm going to give you the first go.
The Wicker Man.
Yes, point.
Yep.
Man, when you guys all hit it, it's hard to distinct.
It really is.
Ben's about to break his phone trying to get it to go off.
Yeah.
Right.
Work, damn it, work.
I think I hear you slapping your phone more clearly than any of the quickly than
I'm doing double duty, for that, basically.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Night of the Living Dead.
Point, Chuckles.
Oh, sorry.
You're late, Robzilla.
My bad.
Sorry.
My bad.
Which scream queen is famously known for her role as Jamie Lloyd in Halloween 4?
I think that was Robzilla.
Rob.
Danielle Harris.
Rob is fucking you guys up this year.
Just give it time. I'm going to crumple. Can't take the pressure.
I've seen The Exorcist about 167 times.
Ooh.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, yes, you are right, sir.
I don't even know what the question was going to be.
Where he says, I've seen The Exorcist about 136 times and it keeps getting funnier every time I see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Name the movie. So, this famous director of Do the Right Thing, executive.
I think that was me, maybe.
I heard your spring.
Yeah.
Spike Lee.
Yes. Okie dokie. A group of friends are stranded when their car breaks down and discover they are being stalked by a group of cannibals.
Wrong Turn.
Point, Chuckles.
I
I watched that a couple weeks ago.
The remake. Well, you probably watched the
Yeah.
old one then. The old one.
Did you feel like you buzzed in there, Ben?
I did after, just in case he
Okay.
got it wrong.
Michael Fassbender stars in this 2008 movie about a romantic lakeside getaway that goes.
Lake Eden.
Point.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, have you done anything besides watch horror movies in the past
No.
4 months?
No.
You're on it. You're like quick too.
He's like when the killer has like a year to rest in between movies.
Right?
Yeah.
He comes back stronger.
Yeah. Like Michael Myers.
What progressive disease were they studying when the film crew chose to document Deborah Logan?
Dementia?
No.
Parkinson's.
No.
I've seen it too. I just can't remember.
You guys are definitely close.
Alzheimer's.
Point. Did you see the card?
No.
Okay.
You were close.
If it's
He's
not
like
if it's not
process elimination.
dementia,
Yeah.
it's Alzheimer's.
Okay. Who are the only two actors to have faced off against an alien, a Terminator, and a Predator?
Bill Paxton and Lance Henriksen.
Point.
Dang.
Robzilla is like,
We've
he's
had
like,
that.
I'm not going down this year.
No, I'm not going down without a fight.
This 2001 film involves a religious, fanatical father taking his two sons on a divine mission.
Frailty.
Point. Good
Great movie.
guy.
Matthew McConaughey. Bill Paxton.
You know, I think we're going to go 5 rounds and then, because, I mean, he's just killing this. I mean, time-wise.
It's because you're only using the cards from the one game.
Right.
If you had the other one, he definitely would be.
Well,
I would be losing so
with
hard.
the trivia pursuit.
I'd be losing so hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Adding the scores in.
These ones are all in his Robzilla memory
Yeah.
bank.
I mean, if there's like questions that he goes, oh, I don't even know.
Rob-
That's pretty bad.
Now, just to, a couple of years ago, I think it was the year before you played Popcorn, Robzilla was up like this pretty heavily, and he came back.
Really?
He lost it all in the bonus round.
Yep.
He had the most famous choke ever.
Yep.
Was that when?
I'm rooting for
No,
you
it was-
not
it was
to
Kyle.
choke, to finally claim your year.
I just don't want to be last.
Okay. Pulling the
If you're not first, you're
You're
last.
last. Ricky Bobby.
I'm going to try to get some more out of here. See if we can get some harder questions for Robzilla.
In 1942, let me put down my buzzer.
I bet Rob knows the answer to this. What bloodthirsty creature takes refuge in an outdoor shelter in the 2019 film The Shed?
Vampire.
The shed, the pool, whatever.
That movie wasn't really that bad either, but
Has anyone else here seen The Shed?
I've not seen it. No.
And that's coming from this guy watches everything.
that's a professional right there.
After their friend was tragically killed, 4 friends reunite in the Scandinavian.
The Ritual.
Yeah.
See, if it's a Tubi original or a Netflix original, Robzilla's got it.
The tism is kicking in.
If it's a movie he could watch streaming at 4 a.m.
That's not fair.
Okay. Who describes Michael Myers as having the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes?
Dr. Loomis.
Point Robzilla. Rob, what has come over you?
Coffee and insulin.
How does the flesh-eating disease spread in the 2002 film Cabin Fever?
Blood? I don't think that's right.
No.
Yeah, I can remember.
Okay, I heard popcorn.
Yeah.
I think so.
Water.
Point.
Oh, that's right.
Remember the end of that movie with the shotgun? He said, "This is for the."
A practical joke on a trucker over a CB
Joyride?
Point. Dude, he's like, I can't even finish them and he's rattling them off.
What is that one movie with Bradley Cooper? Limitless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like that's Robzilla right now.
He's
Instead of
like,
a pill,
he's like
it's
the
coffee and
meme with
insulin.
all the geometric figures
You
floating.
just say a consonant of the question. He's like, I got it.
What's the gum that's like going around TikTok right now that everybody's like, you got to try because it's got caffeine and blah, blah, blah in it. It's like limitless.
Oh.
The Zen or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever it is.
that shit is.
What was Chris Hemsworth's character riding when he smashes?
Dirt bike?
You know, that one's not going to count because it was too easy. So
Okay, that's fine. I don't care.
that's what happens when you make the rules. Sandra Bullock and Sarah Paulson star in what 2018 film that takes place 5 years?
Oh, my God. Bird Box?
Point.
Wait, what was it?
Bird Box?
Bird Box. The rest of the question was Sandra Bullock and Sarah Paulson star in what 2018 film that takes place 5 years after an unseen presence drives most of the society to suicide? Rob didn't even have to hear the question.
I forgot Sarah Paulson was in that. She dies like toward the beginning.
We're gonna need all Netflix questions to confirm the record.
Dude, I'm shuffling these cards too. Like,
MGK was in that movie, too, and he sucks.
did you buy this at home and study like all the cards?
No. I just got touch with the tism.
Takeshi Miike directed what 2001 gore fest based on Japanese manga? I heard Ben.
I think I may have gone too soon, but Audition?
No.
Ichi the Killer?
Oh my God. He's killing it tonight. Somebody call the fire department.
He's on fire!
What real life serial killer, also known as the Butcher of Plainfield, inspired countless horror films such as Psycho and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Ed Gein.
Point PBS.
I had no guess in that one.
Okay. This sequel takes place 4 years after the zombie outbreak to the 2016 film
Never mind. I fucked up, sorry. Train
Train to Busan. I'm surprised you guys don't know this one. You guys want me to read it?
What was the question?
What was the question? Yeah, I buzzed in too quick. I'm sorry.
This sequel takes place 4 years after the zombie outbreak in the 2016 film Train to Busan.
I never watched the sequel.
No, I know it now. Sorry, I jumped the gun, but I know what it is now.
You want to go ahead and share it with everybody?
Peninsula?
Yeah. Well, no, that's not exactly the Train to Busan presents Peninsula.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
I didn't care for that.
It's a more action based, but the first one's way better.
In Amityville 4, the evil escapes. What household object is possessed with a satanic spirit? Popcorn.
I hope I'm remembering this right. I think it's a clock.
No.
Damn it.
Is it a dollhouse?
No.
Candlestick. I'm reaching here.
You are so close, but no. Do you want to try?
A credenza.
No. It's a brass lampstand.
If Rob would have been right, I'd have just left.
That's the first thing someone thinks of when they're pitching a movie. Hey, like, what if a brass stand gets possessed?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like that Family Guy joke. Stephen King, what's your next book? It's about a possessed lamp. And the publisher's like, when can I have it?
Tina Gray is the first victim in what 1984 Springfield slasher?
Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yes. Point. So it says Freddy Krueger, but
That's Nightmare on Elm Street.
yeah, it's Nightmare on Elm Street.
What was the question?
It was Tina Gray is the first victim of what 1984 Springfield slasher? No, we won't count that one.
I mean, it could be, you could say,
Freddy, yeah.
it could be either, really.
Yeah, I'm giving you the point. You were close enough.
Yeah, it's close.
This screen queen from The Return of the Living Dead also has her own horror workout film.
Linnea Quigley.
Wow. Did you know that, Popcorn?
No.
Wow.
Can't say I did.
Be My Victim is whispered into the heroine's...
I guess I should have let the question finish. Be My Victim. That's Candyman.
Point.
Okay. Shoot.
I'll say it sounds familiar, but I couldn't remember it was Candyman.
Okay.
I was like, what if it's like name the character?
Right.
That was said too. I was like, oh crap.
Okay. I'm just going to keep doing another because we're going so quick at these. So we'll do another regular round here.
I feel like you need to switch up the game.
Yeah. But those other ones are so tiny.
It's tiny for you. It's hard to see it.
Okay, so Robzilla's in the lead with 22. For real, what strain of marijuana did you smoke before you came over here?
Told you it's coffee and insulin, baby.
PBS with 13. Monster Popcorn with 12. Chuckles has got 6.
What strain of marijuana didn't I smoke on the way over here?
Okay. What is the name of the character in Beetlejuice who says the line, I myself am strange and unusual?
Lydia Dietz.
Yeah, that's the point. You were super close on that, Chuckles.
You had your brother too far away.
Okay, PBS with 1. Tagline, if this movie doesn't make your skin crawl, it's too tight. Name the movie.
I don't know for certain, but I'm gonna go with like Society.
No. You guys just want the answer because it doesn't sound like you guys know either. Black Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I remember watching it, but I don't remember that.
I feel like I've heard the tagline before, but
I think I don't remember that at all.
not really a fan of any of the Black Christmases all that much. So
I am the Antichrist and the son of the devil and was the primary protagonist of the Omen franchise. Who am I? PBS, I heard the spring.
Damien.
I need the full name.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, I don't know that.
Damien.
Popcorn.
Hold on, what's that?
Damien Thorne.
You got it. I would have remembered it.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the last name. I just knew the first.
I was thinking an R something like R.
If Rob ends up losing this by like 1 point, he's going to come at me like, that question you threw out.
No, I wouldn't do that.
What is the name of Shaun and Ed's favorite pub in Shaun of the Dead?
The Winchester.
Yeah.
So
Point.
I love the movie. I can remember it.
He's clawing his way back
He
in.
is.
This is like the beginning of the downfall here.
It's the beginning of the end.
An industrial laundry press is possessed in what?
Oh, this is a Rob question. It's not even.
The Mangler.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a Rob question.
I'm not saying I didn't know it. I'm just saying that's a Rob question.
I like how you had to clarify that in that statement.
If it's the noun, Rob, it's Rob's.
All right. What is the main antagonist in the 2010 movie Rubber?
Tire.
What kind of tire?
Michelin.
Is it a BF Goodrich? or
Let's just get a tire. I've never seen that movie, but I've seen enough of the trailer.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer. That's it.
I've seen the tire.
Nobody trusts anybody now.
The Thing.
Yeah. I got to throw popcorn some softballs up over here, get you guys to cool off.
He's not a classy Tubi man either, I guess.
No. I'm just going to read this one off for fun because Robzilla is already going to. This 1974 Queen song is subtitled to the sequel of The Babysitter. Oh, he doesn't know it. Killer Queen.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, oh, that makes sense.
Jason Voorhees took this island in Friday the 13th. I'm giving it to popcorn.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's on the delay. I got to give him some love.
He's got a handicap.
Manhattan?
Yeah. Yep. Manhattan.
Rob's got a handicap too, but it's not hurting him tonight.
It's not that much. Talking about water.
Spiders mutated by toxic.
Eight-legged freaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's David Arquette, baby.
Your
He
mouth
is
looks like a stripper's crotch.
Okay. We're at 8 questions here. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Creature stole my Twinkie. Name the movie. It's you, PBS.
Monster Squad.
Yeah.
Mama's favorite movie.
Okay. This actor who stars in the 2021 film The Unholy also portrays Negan on The Walking Dead.
Holy shit.
Softball.
I know. Softball.
Negan, Walking Dead. He plays with Negan.
Yes, I know. But I can't.
He's also a Winchester.
Yeah.
I remember it now, but
Anybody else going to buzz in?
I remember it now, but he's.
I'm struggling to remember his name.
I would have remembered it like a year or two ago. I can't
Well, it just hit me. So
when Negan got big.
Oh, it's Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
it's just one of those where like you know it and then you just like freeze.
New Year's Eve is the occasion for a costume party on a train in what 1980 film? Popcorn.
Terror Train.
Point.
Ah,
Never seen that movie.
I've heard of it. I don't think I watched it.
It was a blank in my brain there. I know what he's
That one's
talking about.
notable because it scares my dad, and I don't know why.
Sometimes it's all that matters.
Yeah.
All right, that concludes round 6. In the lead with 25, Robzilla. PBS with 17. Monster Popcorn with 15. Chuckles is hanging in there with 6.
I'm just here for the ride, brother.
Here for that expert commentary, right?
That's all we need.
Okay. So now I got to find the Scoville.
What's that time?
The Scoville questions.
We don't have to buzz in for this one, right?
Yes. Buzz in.
Oh, we do. Oh,
Buzz in for this one. Everything is double the points, so 2 points.
okay.
He does the hot sauce does those write up questions sometimes.
Oh
You
yeah,
gotta really think about
he got back to me pretty quick on this too.
He's ready. He was ready.
Question number 1 from the hot sauce bonus round, Scoville bonus round. What is the name of the town in the It movies?
Derry.
You got it.
Yeah, Derry, Maine.
He's gonna come back.
He can't come back. He can't come back that much.
I was at my buddy Charles' house Thursday, and his kids were watching that miniseries from ABC.
I was saying the series should be coming out next year, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Welcome to Derry. It should be. I thought it was done. We've seen this like teaser trailer for it.
Yeah, it should be coming.
Yeah.
Question number 2. The only female presence in The Thing, 1982, was the computer chess simulator voiced by what actress?
Is it Adrienne Barbeau?
Okay, you got that one. Here comes the comeback for PBS.
Don't call it a comeback.
I wanted to say Jamie Lee Curtis for a second. I'm like, no, I don't think so.
Okay,
Why not?
question number 3. My name is Buck and I'm here to fuck is a line in Kill Bill Volume 1. Yeah, let me read the whole question off for these bonus ones.
Sorry.
Let him say Kill Bill Volume 1 first.
Yeah. Were you going to say it?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay, my name is Buck and I'm here to fuck is a line in Kill Bill Volume 1. This line is a throwback to what 1976 horror movie that used the same line? Bonus, name the actor who plays Buck in the 1976 movie.
I know I've heard
So
that
this
one
is a
before.
two-part question. I mean,
Yeah. I got you.
there's 4 points total
4
up for
points.
grab here.
Right.
Do 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 do. Are we stumped?
It's not gonna come to me.
I feel stumped on this one.
So the movie was Eaten Alive, and you guys are going to kill yourself, Robert Englund.
As soon as you said Eaten Alive, I knew it was Robert Englund. I haven't seen Eaten Alive.
Which of the? Are we ready to move on?
Yeah.
Okay. Which of the following is the actual title of a 1989 West German horror film? Faces of Death, Traces of Death, Death Scenes, Violent Shit.
Violent shit.
Yes. Violent Shit has 2 other films in the series, an unofficial spinoff and a sequel. So, PBS.
I was tempted by Faces of Death there because Faces of Death is a real thing, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they called Violent Piss and Violent Vomit?
That I don't know, sir. Okay. The large Marge scene in Pee-wee's Big Adventure was done by what trio brothers who then went on to do other works such as Killer Clowns from Outer...
Shoido Brothers.
Very good, PBS. Dude,
Yeah.
As soon as he said trio, I'm kind of like thinking that's who it is.
he is coming back.
I knew it was brothers, but I couldn't remember the name of that.
Everybody ready?
Yep.
Which 1992 film cameos from John Landis, Clive Barker, Toby Hooper, and uncredited appearance by Mark Hamill?
Is that Sleepwalkers?
He's killing it now.
When it matters.
Chuckles probably screwed it up by getting that dairy question. It's going to be the 2 points right there.
1995's Return of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was the first starring role for which actress?
Renee Zellweger?
Point.
That's my least favorite one. I forget.
Isn't it
I put
everybody's-
out of my
Well,
mind.
they even say like they act like they never made the movie. Like her and Matthew McConaughey, they're like, well, I never made that movie.
Rank the following in order from highest to lowest based on the average letterbox scores.
Jeez.
Highest to lowest based on average letterbox scores.
Why don't you change that to runtime?
If you don't know Popcorn, Robzilla is like a runtime genie. He knows everything.
I don't know about that.
Okay. 28 Days Later, Train to Busan, Evil Dead, That's it. Okay.
Thought it was 4.
Oh, hold on. Wait, he's got something here. 28 days later, Train to Busan, Evil Dead. So,
Okay.
rank the following in order. Popcorn.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Evil Dead, then Train to Busan, and 28 Days Later.
No. It is Train to Busan. Does anybody else want to give it a guess here? I mean, just give it a guess.
You got it.
I gave you one.
No, it's okay. Go. It's fine.
So, Train to Busan, it has a average score of 3.96. Then 28 Days Later is 3.77. And Evil Dead is 3.66.
Which is that the first Evil Dead or Evil Dead like 2013 or 2020?
The first Evil Dead.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
People not know what classics are?
No, they don't.
I thought those all would be higher. Totally.
You would think there'd be at least a 4-star in
Yeah,
there
I
somewhere.
thought Train to Busan would be like 4 and everything else would be like a high
bunch
3
of
or something.
uncultured swines is what that is.
Okay, this question is Bob Clark, well known for Porky's and A Christmas Story, also produced and directed
Black Christmas.
points. Oh, we got a sneezer back there.
Too much cocaine, huh?
Last question, and we crown the 2024 champion. Which 2023 slasher film was based on a fictitious trailer with the same name from Grindhouse?
That Thanksgiving?
Points. Dude, you guys were on some crack this year.
I totally forgot about that too. That's how I got started because it was on the Grindhouse trailer.
I got to say, I was a hair disappointed in that Scoville around there.
Yeah?
I thought those weren't quite as hot as last year's, at least.
No pun intended, huh?
Oh, my God. So, we had a tie last year. Guess what?
Tie
We have
again
a
this
tie
year.
now?
He came back and
Oh,
tied it
my
up.
goodness.
Yeah, he would have won if I didn't get that Renee Zellweger.
So, now we go to I forget how we did this last year. The final chapter was what we called it. I didn't do this on I'm not that smart, guys.
Well, you're smart, but you wouldn't do that.
No, well, I'm not that smart to be able to rig it this way.
we wrote answers.
Wrote answers. Yeah, it was a question. I wrote down answers.
Oh, yeah, it was kind of like Jeopardy style.
Well, I think it was the name of the demon from The Exorcist. What it was. That was
Yeah.
the question, and he got it. It caused him to win.
Let's see. See if I can I'd say Google one. Toughest. Let's Google toughest.
We can see your screen on the thing just in case there. In the bottom.
Where can you see it at?
On the bottom. Where it says Sleazy Studio.
You can't see.
I can see what you're typing. On the bottom, right there.
I can't see. No.
Over to the right.
Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
How can you see it though? It's not.
I just saw you start moving. So whenever you type in there, we can see.
Well, yeah, you're not going to be able to see it though. Just don't look at it.
Don't look.
I mean, it's literally a tiny screen. You can't see that. What do you got? Like eagle eyes?
He does.
Yeah, there's a site that has some listed as the hardest, but there's a couple of them that I'm like, no.
There's one like Scream Rant has 15 most difficult horror trivia questions and their answers.
That's fine.
No, that's fine. Is that fine? Okay.
I feel like I got to take Rob on his own turf. Like I need only 2 B-movie questions.
Okay. Which horror movie?
Are we doing buzzer or write in or what are we doing?
You guys want to buzz in?
Yeah.
My
penmanship is horrible.
we'll just do a point or something.
That's fine.
Best out of 5 or something. How's that sound?
That's fine.
What's the actual name of the summer camp and sleepaway camp?
Fucking forget. I knew I should watch that.
So like
If
camp?
you guys can't get it, then I come back.
Yeah, there you go.
Is it like Camp Arawak?
Yes.
Point.
Shit. I knew I should have watched Sleepaway Camp.
Which horror movie led to the MPAA's PG-13 rating?
Poltergeist?
Okay, so there was actually two movies that
Temple of Doom is one of them.
Yes, that resulted in the decision of the Motion Picture Association to create a new rating system as the content was deemed too frightening for children for a certain age, covered by the regular PG rating. And one of the movies was Joe Dante's Gremlins. The other one was Steven Spielberg's Indiana Jones: The Temple of Doom. So you had the right one, right?
No, I said Poltergeist.
You said Poltergeist. Okay.
Should have said Gremlins.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's a.
So nobody gets that question since I read it off like a
That's
jackass.
Good guess, anyways.
In what state is the house from Amityville Horror located?
Connecticut?
No.
Missouri.
No.
New England, Rob. It's New England.
Is it New York?
Yes.
Yeah.
Amityville, New York.
Let's say, is it Maine?
Let me add the scores in here. You've got one so far, PBS, right?
Yeah.
What was Freddy Krueger's serial killer nickname before he died?
Shit. Nope. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't press it.
I don't remember.
The Springwood Slasher. That's what they
I was
called
thinking
me.
Springfield, but I was like, that's not right.
My reign of terror was legendary.
I was thinking Slasher was in there, but I couldn't remember.
What type of plant was inside the locket from Rosemary's Baby?
Oh.
Rose.
Do you know this one, Ben, right off the top of your head?
I could guess.
I just watched that Apartment 7A, too, and it's probably the same thing. I can't
But
remember.
did you guys already? Did everyone already answer?
I don't-
try
I
to
don't-
answer.
You don't know it? You don't know it now. Do you know it?
I don't.
It says
think I
Tannis
do, but
root.
I'm going to say Wolfsbane.
Yeah.
It says Tannis root.
Oh, Tannis root.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Where was the Blair Witch Project filmed?
Oh, man. Shit. I can see it was part of like all the.
Yeah.
Just give me the state.
Tennessee.
No. I love how he just showed back up.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Connecticut again.
No. It's are you going to try?
No.
You're not even going to try. Maryland. These really are hard ones.
Does it tell you what the? I remember it was like that was part of like the ad campaign was whatever.
It took place.
They went missing in.
Here's the little blurb for it. Most of the Blair Witch Project was shot in Seneca Creek State Park in Montgomery County, which was located in Maryland. A few of the other scenes were filmed in the town of Burkittsville.
Burkittsville. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
I would have given you a point for answering that because that's pretty impressive.
I could have remembered that.
This church youth group I was in when I was a teenager. We would have seen that when it first came out.
You didn't. Nobody can hear you.
The people that
This
matter.
church youth group we was in when I was a teenager. We wouldn't see that when it first came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
They warned us for the movies like, be careful, people have vomited watching this movie.
I remember that was a big thing. People left vomiting and stuff.
I'm like, no.
So it's a pretty rocking youth group you got there.
Yeah. All right. What is the name of the goat that played Black Phillip in the Witch?
Shit.
Yeah, you were going to say Black Phillip, weren't you?
Yeah.
I was.
I may know, but I don't know.
The real name is Charlie. He is happily retired on a farm in northern Ontario and is blissfully unaware of his cultural status as Satan from the Witch.
Okay.
Okay. In Get Out, what does Chris use to not get hypnotized?
It's
Do you know the answer, Robzilla?
Got them little
stuffing, chair stuffing. I'm not sure. That's what I'm going with. Stair stuffing.
You know what? What is stuffing made out of? Cotton.
Cotton. Yeah.
I'm going to give it to you.
I'm making it a lot harder than what it was.
I'd have said like Chair stuffing as well.
Yeah.
We are still tied right now.
Rob
Just want to let
Fingies
you.
were finging on that one. He
Yeah.
was-
Oh, I'm this one. Really? What was the concept of It Follows based on?
Christine.
No.
Oh,
Like premarital sex, I'm assuming.
like an STD.
Yeah.
No. The concept was actually based on a recurring nightmare the director David Robert Mitchell had. It was a nightmare of being stalked by a predator that would constantly just walk towards him. It makes sense.
It does.
Netflix once accidentally placed what horror movie in its LGBTQ section?
The Babadook.
Well, how did you know that, dude?
I did not know
Because
that.
don't you
I was about to point to my tattoo,
Ah.
but then I was like, wait, you guys should answer.
don't show them your tattoo, Ben. They're not Babadook fans.
No, I'm really not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how the Babadook became like a queer icon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Netflix accidentally put him in their queer section.
I didn't know Babadook was a queer icon.
I didn't either.
You learn something new every day. Babadook's about to send him over.
No questions on here about the she shed, is there? In the 2011 movie The Fridge, that played exclusively on Tubi for 36 hours.
Don't you make fun of me?
This was in the lowest rated movie section of Amazon Prime.
We know Robzilla's watched it.
Who was it that sued the producers of The Conjuring and why? There's two correct answers to this, by the way.
Did Ed and Lorraine Warren sue them? Or their estate?
No. Do you not know? I don't think anybody's going to know.
That'd be
Was
like
it the people who did Insidious?
No, first, okay, so it says there are actually two correct answers. First is Norma Sutcliffe and Gerald Helfrich, who owned the house that inspired the film.
Okay.
Since The Conjuring, their farmhouse was subject to fans trespassing on their property. That would suck.
Yeah.
The second correct answer is Gerald Brittle. Brittle is an author and sued Warner Brothers for copying his 1980 book, The Demonologist, which describes the true story of Ed and Lorraine Warren. The lawsuit brought up interesting questions such as, are ghosts actually real? However, the conclusion was not quite as interesting.
So what you're saying is,
Damn, dude, you got enough candy so far?
You thought this was the Halloween show. Come on.
Okay. I got to add here. Let me get that off the screen. What film starred an actor who actually did not know he was acting for a horror movie? Man, this is like right up your guys' alley, too. Nobody knows. Okay, it was The Shining, and the actor was Danny Lloyd.
I saw a picture of The Shining on your little screen there, so I didn't say it. What now? I saw it. What now?
How can you see that? Oh, did you saw that? I told you not to look at it, dude. You look over there.
I'm closer to it, and I didn't guess one right. I'm last place.
I can't tell you that we had this one last year as the one of the bonus round things. What is the name of the demon in The Exorcist? We know it. It's Pazuzu. Are you looking at it? Stop looking at it. You don't need to look at him.
I'm looking at the bright white screen.
The bright white screen?
Yeah.
Are you talking like
I'm psyching out Robzilla.
There you go. You will not be able to look at it. What number keeps appearing in Us?
I feel like we have had this question before.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know.
You don't know?
2.
No. 1111.
11.
Twins and doppelgangers are great importance in the film, and the numbers follow the theme. So when do these numbers appear? Some examples include a homeless man holding a sign that says Jeremiah 11:11, football teams scoring 11:11 on TV, and the Wilsons hearing the news channel 11. Rabbit's ears look like 11, and even the Tether's weapon of choice is scissors, which are basically two ones that cut. Very interesting, right?
That's interesting.
Oh, man. So that's all the questions there. I'm just going to crown a winner now.
Say it should be him.
Yeah, it should be him.
Say it should be PBS. He's got more than me.
Okay. Now I got to share the screen again because this cheater over here, even though he didn't answer him.
Could have been a lot. There could be a lot of horror movies where somebody didn't know they were in a horror movie.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
All right, the leaderboard. Rob, you went down 29 to 28. You got your title back. Congratulations, Mr. PBS.
I'm just happy I got so many right. Boo this man. Boo him.
I think Ben would have done better minus technical difficulties, but at the same time, it would have been better if Rob didn't know every movie about the pool and the, and the highway.
It was just a run of like shitty movies that got him over.
I knew that would save me one day. I just knew it.
I'm going to invest in a buzzer, and then like prior to, I'm gonna be like, all right, try me, and then I'm gonna test it out.
I think we should just fly you out here.
I think
at this point.
I talked to Robzilla earlier, and I think next year I want to do like I'm just gonna pay for like a trivia thing for the month or whatever, and build their own trivia, and everybody can answer it on their phone or whatever, and we'll just have it up on the screen
like a B-dubs.
Yeah, something like that. So it's only fair, right? Everybody gets an equal shot because Rob's on the buzzer like a crackhead.
Insulin and coffee, baby. Underrated.
So before we leave, I want to do spooky picks. So we've been doing it on TikTok, and I figure we'll just end our spooky season with our last spooky pick. So this is week 4 of our spooky picks. I don't know if you have one off the top of your head or if you need time, Monster Popcorn. So
just a single movie from the season.
Yeah, just recommend a movie.
I'm going to recommend Hell House LLC Origins: The Carmichael Manor.
Okay,
it's a mouthful, but if I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Hell House series or not, but this is technically the 4th, but it obviously is an origin story.
Okay.
It has the honor of, because I don't get scared by movies that much. That one put me in a state where I was like, I feel this tension and it feels like too much. And I don't know that everyone's going to experience that, but it did it for me, and that impressed me. So, like, it is my recommendation.
I always see Hell House, and I can't remember if I watched the first one.
I thought you did. I thought we all
maybe I
did.
That
I watched the first and second one.
Is that the one where it's like found footage style and the haunted house?
Kind of clowns or whatever.
Yeah, I did see that one.
That's like one of the better like found footage movies.
You say that about every found footage movie.
It is true.
I would argue that Hell House Origins is better than any of them.
Okay.
That's toward the top of my list.
High praise there from the master of horror, Monster Popcorn. Who wants to go next?
Sleazy?
You want me to go next?
Yeah, you're the host.
All right. So I'm going to go with The Blob 1988. I just watched this week, and I haven't watched it in a full setting since I was like a kid. But it was one of those movies I always watched on HBO growing up. So it's got a special place in my heart. But man, is that still a rad movie. Yeah.
I watched it all the time when it was on.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was just one of those movies that was popular when we were tiny lads, And
I forget the guy's name. Something Dillon in it. That says
Matt Dillon.
Matt Dillon, that's right.
Yeah, Matt Dillon.
I say with that beautiful mullet.
And I watched the original, and I know PBS is probably going to slap me for this, but I like the remake a little bit better.
I mean, the original is definitely of its time.
Yeah. But still, for its time, it's really great. Yeah. Like, if you saw that shit in 1958, your mind would be blown when you left the theater.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with saying the remake is the better.
There's a spider right
there.
I also agree with that notion. 88 is better.
Yeah, Spider's been hanging out with me and Jason.
Really?
Yeah, it's been there about all night.
Oh, why didn't you kill it?
It kind of added the fat.
Yeah.
I thought it was part of the...
Makes it creepy, right? Okay, it's your turn, PBS.
Well, today is October 25th, and it's the anniversary of the death of Vincent Price. So I'm going to pick a Vincent Price movie, The Last Man on Earth from 1964, which is basically an adaptation of Richard Matheson's I Am Legend. And if you ask me, it's still the better version of I Am Legend that's out there. And it's streaming on Amazon Prime and looks like quite a few other places. So you should be able to find that one streaming.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Chuckles, do you want to recommend a movie?
I got to go with The Exorcist. Probably my favorite horror movie.
Okay.
Great choice.
I think that's like the scariest movie ever made.
Yeah.
But that's just me. What do you think's the scariest movie ever been?
The scariest movie ever. So I feel like that's so subjective, but I mean, I feel like for me, The Strangers does it for me because
Really?
it basically says, everything that you think protects you, it doesn't really matter. They're coming in. So I think that idea is a scary concept.
Isn't it so funny how like you can ask that that question and probably 9 out of 10 questions will be, answers will be different.
Yeah.
Like everybody has something that just activates that fear in them and makes it terrifying for them.
Yeah.
So how about you, PBS?
Like Ben, I don't get scared from a lot of movies. And, I even told Heather Langenkamp when we met her at Horror Hound, I said, I wasn't afraid of Jason because I don't go to summer camps, and I wasn't afraid of Michael Myers. I didn't live in Haddonfield, but I was scared of Freddy Krueger because I did like to sleep.
Yeah.
But I'd say, I don't know, maybe like Jaws because like a shark is real,
Yeah.
and getting stuck in the ocean is a little freaky.
Yeah.
So
That is terrifying.
It would have to be something real life like that.
Have you ever seen The Reef?
I have not seen The Reef.
I've heard of it.
Watch that one.
I've heard of
It's
it.
tense.
Okay. All right. We're not letting you off the hook.
Oh, what?
Scariest movie. He's about to be like, The Tire.
The tire.
The Tire because I didn't drive for 20 years.
Coffee table. I know a lot of people probably say this, it's probably Hereditary. It's just because when you see things that I've been there where you see something, you're like, what the hell is that? And there's nothing there. Is that psychological, is there something really there, or is my mind, playing tricks on me?
Or have I smoked too much weed?
Yeah, that too.
And my brain's
And you're
fried.
in a really bad trip. So, I mean, that's what's scary to me, especially when you see it, no one else sees it, and then you're going crazy. So,
Yeah.
that's what's terrifying to me.
There's in The Conjuring, like when the girls are in their bedroom and they're like looking up at the top of the clothes cabinet or whatever. Like I remember that kind of freaked me out because it's one of those things where you're not sure if they're going to show you what they're looking at or not, and that's kind of when horror is the best. Like, am I going to see it? Am I not going to see it?
You know what I have to say for me is actually it was probably Darkness Falls because the kid's underneath the cover and he pulls it down like you're going to show, and she's like staring like right in his face. I was like, oh my God.
Nah, I'll tell you what scene really got me. It's not from a movie though. It's from The Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yep.
Where she's laying on the couch and that ghost is just like hovering over her.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, that is terrifying.
Well, I had like the volume up at my house and had the the big subwoofer or whatever, and like they're arguing, and then the girl like sees the ghost scream stop. It scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh my God.
yeah.
There's the famous jump scare in Insidious. I don't want to give it away, but that one got me good.
Yeah, that was a good one there. So
I feel like As Above, So Below actually also was pretty intense.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that one was.
As far as found footage goes, I like that one.
Yeah, we were talking about Fall earlier on one of our other threads, and I mean it's not really a horror movie, but F being stuck at the top of that tower,
Make
dude.
your palms sweaty.
I would blow off. That would be me. It wouldn't even be the wind. I would think the wind was blowing. It would get me. Like I'd be toast on that thing for sure.
We were when we were younger, we were watching The Sixth Sense at a friend's house, like my mom and her husband and my sister and their adult friends. And my mom was sitting in like one of those directors kind of chairs like you got over there.
Yeah.
And there's a jump scare, minor spoiler alert, where Haley Joel Osment gets up to go pee and like his mom or somebody walks like past the bathroom door and it makes like a boom sound on it. And then my mom flipped back in her chair. Damn.
Isn't it like the best watching scary movies with somebody and just seeing them get scared? Like you're just like, oh, I gotcha. But, oh man. So I think that's all we have for this. Did you have something?
You didn't have his pick yet.
You know what? I'm just going to go with brand new just came out. It's on AMC Plus is Mads. It's a French.
Okay.
French
How did I
movie.
miss you on that?
Well, you want the scary movie. That's why. Scariest. So.
Okay. Well, you got it in there, Matt. So we've got all of our picks in.
Yep.
So, okay. Thanks for coming out, Monster Popcorn.
Yeah.
You want to plug your podcast real quick?
Yeah, the podcast is Dead Ringers. You can find us on deadringerspodcast.com, as well as was it Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all the major podcast streamers. And for the rest of October, we'll be doing like daily picks as well.
Okay.
On our Instagram at Dead Ringers Podcast.
And it's so hard to do daily picks. Just keeping up with it and making the artwork and sharing
when you
it.
Watch one and you're like, oh, I can't even put that one out.
Yeah.
I gotta watch another one.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well, thanks for participating in our horror trivia this year. See, and now you got to come back next year and get your revenge.
Yep.
So
Yes.
I want only Tubi originals as picks of the day for the rest of the month.
you know what's sad is there's probably someone out there that's compiled like the best Tubi horror trivia out.
We need to do that like next year, like 31 days of Tubi.
Just have Robzilla on
Like
it every day.
only streaming horror or something.
Watch Evil Laugh. That movie's amazing.
All right, so my call to action is to share the show with one person. From there, we'll get another, yada, yada, yada. And make sure you also subscribe to the YouTube channel, TikTok, and you can find us everywhere else, obviously. But that's all we have for you for episode 195. As always, keep it sleazy.
Thanks for listening to the Sleazy Podcast. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and remember, listen to Sleazy.